Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
From A Little Bit of Personality. Hi, I'm Khalees.
I'm Justin.
And we know it's right before Christmas, but we still wanted to get out our A Little Bit of Personality, give a little personality gift guide. So we're going to go through and talk about categorically what kind of things different types may want for Christmas. And
yeah, just saying, because it's funny seeing how, again, we didn't want this to be something that puts people into boxes at all, but it's funny just seeing how different cognition types end up kind of preferring different types of gifts and for slightly different reasons.
Kind of, yeah, for different reasons, different uses, stuff like that.
And you were mentioning,
get excited about different things.
Before we started filming, you were mentioning this could kind of be useful all year round.
Yeah, well, and so that's the point, and so that's good that even though we're releasing it late, that it's the kind of thing that you can use for what should I get this person for Valentine's Day, which that's the kind of thing.
Yeah, and it's fun.
Yeah, totally. More. But it's the kind of thing where we thought too, if we say, oh, okay, INTPs want this specific thing, you're only gonna be able to use that once, and
yes,
yeah, that's not useful very long. But this should be useful all the time. Okay. And if you want to click forward. We're gonna
to get to the type that you're interested in.
Yeah, we're gonna put links here. Okay, so starting with the SFs, because I don't think we start with SF enough, people in general. We're gonna start with ISFJ.
The Knight. ISFJ the Knight.
Oh, and their theme or whatever is practical upgrade.
Which means
that they often want things, better versions to protect and do the things they're doing, but better.
Yes, exactly. Now, lots of different types will like an upgrade like that. Lots of different types will like not all types, but a few different types will like something to help them better do what they're already doing. But the way ISFJs want it is kind of to help them better do their job.
Yeah.
Not necessarily their career job, but whatever they view as their job in life, they want better tools for it. We were joking.
So they can be more dependable.
Well, we were joking about fictional examples, and one person stumbled across aLBoP recently said, "Oh, they only deal with fiction." No. This is supposed to apply to real people.
Yeah.
And this person said, "Well, in fiction, it works differently than real life." What kind of fiction?
That's not the point.
Yeah.
The whole point is
the
that
reason we use fictional
life.
characters, like the one I'm about to mention, is because we can very safely talk about their lives from a bird's eye view without worrying about talking about a real person too much.
Yeah, but the reason fiction's so awesome is because people in fiction are just like real life people.
If it's well written.
Yeah.
And yeah. So anyway, Master Chief is a good ISFJ example. What would Master Chief want for Christmas? Better gear to help him do what he's already doing. A slightly better, suit, slightly better weapons, slightly better equipment. He wants an upgrade. Yes, exactly. So the next Mark 7 gear he'd want. And so that kind of practical upgrade, just to help them better do their job, and yeah.
So it's easier for them to be there and doing what they're doing.
May not seem flashy to everybody else, like, really? You want me to get you that? That seems pretty utilitarian, but no, that's what makes them feel good, what they like.
Tempted to use the example that we're related to.
You could. I don't think he'd mind.
Okay.
We have an ISFJ relative, that's as far as we'll specify, who's a cop, and what did he ask for Christmas? Bullets. More bullets.
Money for bullets. I don't think.
Oh yes, no, he didn't ask for bullets specifically. He asked for money for bullets.
Because he gets a discount on bullets.
Yes.
So we thought that's awesome. Okay, so ESFJ, we're calling Own It and Love It, or Own It, Love It.
Yes.
And we like, it was his idea for the picture. We like that with the horse and the rider.
ESFJs have a particular thing. Everyone likes good music, but ESFJs have a particular fervor about music or CDs or whatever. Format they like, MP3s, but they love their music.
Yeah, well, and they love, and often clothes too. I know that's kind of stereotypical, but often ESFJs will love things that kind of helps celebrate their group's unity more, and enjoy what their group is and has been, and what their group enjoys together.
So you're really into getting a bunch of their favorite music, or anyway, and for girls often it's clothes, but any way to celebrate kind of the person they are and the group they're part of, the group they represent, even though they might not think of it that way because they're used to thinking of it that way. They don't know there's any other way to think of it, but ESFJs are so very group-oriented, like all the EJs, and especially the two EFJs. But yeah. Yeah.
Well, and so, of course, when we're talking about the same typesets, for same first and last letter, there's going to be similarities, and same middle letters, there's going to be similarities. But, so we thought that's good, and, pretty much every ESFJ we've ever met has a particular love of music, and so we thought that was a good...
Doesn't mean they only get them CDs or something, but that's a good general thing of stuff that lets them celebrate the stuff they already love.
Yeah.
You know? Own it and love it.
Yeah. Okay, and then ISFP, we have meticulous collection. And I know it's definitely, it's another cliche that ISFPs love to collect things, but I think what a lot of other websites don't realize is the why behind it.
Yeah.
You know, that ISFPs often love collections because they love, a particular, IPs are the specialists, and so they love specializing in something, but then they want every little part of their collection to be something special, something they can really enjoy and take that moment and really experience. And so,
well, like Ariel, Little Mermaid, her little cave collections.
Her, dingle hoppers and stuff or whatever. And so we've known ISFPs that have, it can be anything from figurines to Italian car collectibles to board games or skateboards or yellow shoes. Those are all actual ISFP examples. But that anything that they love, and we noticed that more than, for ISFP, more than like having a really high quality or really expensive version of their collection, that it's more important that it's something that really fits well in their collection.
So, for instance, if it's an ISFP who really likes Italian cars, and you got them a really nice car that was not of the type they like.
Or if you don't get them a car, a figurine of a
car.
Or,
yes. A model car that was not... If you got a model car of a nice Italian car, they'd be like, oh, this is great. Get them a model car of a really nice model car of a really nice car that's not one of the types they like, then I'd be like, oh, thank you.
Oh, that's nice. But they probably wouldn't feel like you knew them quite as well as...
Hence the meticulous part.
Yeah.
Their collection is often a very specific kind of thing. There are a couple IPs, actually INPs we were talking to, who use the term terrarium for it. That IPs, in each in their different ways, like their little terrarium of a little world that they can treasure.
Cultivate.
In different ways. And so ISFPs, perhaps more than any of the other types, like to treasure their little world that they can have.
Yeah, and
safe.
each part of it is important.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think if there was anything else about that one. Also, probably, I think all of IPs are particularly sensitive about, I don't know, how food tastes or how things feel and stuff like that, because they're very in the moment and that kind of thing. And I think so ISFPs, more than anything else, might really appreciate something like a soft blanket or like really comfy this or that or whatever.
Things help them enjoy their world,
their moment,
their terrarium around themselves. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so ESFP we had is quirky camaraderie. And so I think they most of as the most out of the EPs care about
the group almost in an EJ way, but not really.
ESFPs are so almost EJ sometimes, and care about spending time and enjoying other individuals.
So they'll often ask for and want gifts that are kind of for other people in a way.
Yeah, or ways to enjoy time with other people and stuff like that. So a goofy, weird... Well, yeah, and the quirky part comes in with, they often have very funny off-color... Well, not off-color, but, weird senses of humor, too.
Yes.
And so, an odd board game or, a movie that they really like, they'd really like spending time with other people and enjoying.
I'll try to create those fun moments with other people.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like I should have more to say about that, but it's pretty simple.
Well, the thing is, again, like she said at the beginning, these aren't specific. Now, this is the one object you must buy for an ESFP.
These are just ideas.
No, this is the general type of thing that ESFPs like, and there's so many different things that could fit under that category.
You know your friends better than we do. So.
Exactly. One ESFP might ask for, a zombie board game to have fun with their friends with. Another one might ask for something that's not a board game that's equally weird in a different area. I don't know. The point is that quirky camaraderie, ways for them to enjoy time with their friends in their particular personal way.
Yeah, and especially in a similar to ISFP way, the difference between the I and the E being that the ESFP is going to want to enjoy particular people and people right there, and ISFP it's more about the moments and the theoretical kind of thing that.
Now again, as with everything with personality typing, it's not that only an ESFP will like this.
Seriously.
No, it's just this is their preference. This is the thing
Yeah.
that they generally really tickles them, you know. So,
Yeah, we're trying to talk about things that each one would get really excited about, in our opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, so then ISTJ, we're calling pragmatically curated. And, okay, personal experience, my older sister is an ISTJ, and growing up, I always thought she was the hardest to shop for, like, seriously. Like, I never knew whether she was going to like what I got her or whatever. Because they're both really practical and, like, don't have this huge list of, like, little random things that they want. And yet, they also like really high-quality things.
Yes.
And they kind of... Because, I don't know, in my experience, ISTJs aren't exactly hoarders or anything, and...
Well, and you put the curated because they often like things very... Simple is the wrong word. I mean, as an IJ, I really dig ISTJ style. They like things very... What's the word? Almost minimalist.
Yeah. Actually, is it...
Not all these fancy patterns and stuff. And go on, you were saying.
There is this ISTJ YouTuber whom I absolutely love. What is it? Light by Coco. And
you're specifying her. Yeah.
I think it's okay. It's
Yeah.
a positive thing.
Yeah.
But I love her, and her whole channel is about minimalism, but in style,
Very
that kind of
ISTJ.
thing. And she actually had posted a great gift guide for minimalist kind of presents and stuff like that, and I think I'll actually link it because it's actually a great list of ideas to give ISTJs, because it's the kind of thing where an experience or something small and really precious might mean more to them than, I don't know, than the kind of thing that you'd find easily, if that makes sense.
Also, you mentioned that they might like things that are a little bit of a splurge. They wouldn't buy for themselves.
Yeah, because they're often too practical to buy fun things for themselves. But so
as long as it's still practical and maybe a little minimalist, but maybe a little bit.
Yeah, and so like a really
too,
nice
so they
dinner
wouldn't buy
or
for
a spa
themselves.
thing or something like that. Or my mom takes my sister jeans shopping because she like never goes and buys jeans for herself, but she wants really nice, well-fitting jeans, and so my mom will take her jeans shopping. And when all else fails, don't be afraid to get them a gift card, because honestly, I think for an ISTJ, they would rather not have you assume that you know them if you don't. They would rather be like, okay, at least you acknowledge you don't know me that well.
Gives them the power to go by themselves.
Yeah. And so, I know that sounds funny, but well, never mind. So pragmatically curated. They like high quality, and I don't think they would rather have things just for the sake of having them. If that makes sense.
Yes. They don't want clutter.
Yeah. So that's ISTJ. ESTJ, we're called, what do we call? Specifically personalized. Okay, I think not on the opposite side, but kind of on a different side. I think ESTJs are the most likely to know exactly what they want.
They will have, as in the picture, they will have a defined list. I want this, I want this, I want this.
Like,
they'll know
down
what they
to
want.
the brand. Like
Yes.
we have, two. Well, they're both my sister-in-laws.
Yeah.
But
my sister and my sister-in-law.
Yeah, that are both ESTJ, and they wanted totally different things on their Christmas list.
Very different interests.
Both of them very oriented to their own group, but they were both the first to get out their Christmas list this year because they knew exactly what they wanted.
Yes, a very defined list.
And ESTJs are often very brand sensitive, and so be aware of that. And so don't be afraid to just get them what they want for Christmas.
Yeah, being so focused on this, do it and just do it right.
Yeah.
Naturally, they know exactly what they want.
Yeah,
and so
exactly.
it's very funny that way.
And so... Yeah, so
Sometimes,
I think they'll be honestly quite happy to just get exactly what's on their list.
Rather than trying to surprise them, sometimes just be happy because they know what they want.
Yeah, they know exactly what they want in order to help themselves and their group function better. So.
Yeah.
Let's see here. ISTP. I like the picture for this one. ISTP is more is more. And the picture shows an ISTP getting another weapon as the weapon specialist. But I think a lot of what ISTP wants is tools to help them do what they're doing even better. Do what they specialize in even better.
Yet another book on their own personal interest, or yet another gun, or yet another whatever. Just yet another thing to help them better do it. Yet another skateboard. Yet another whatever. Another thing to help them better do what they already love doing.
I have a really good ISTP friend that got so excited when she got a Vitamix because she's really into gluten-free and all these different things. But she got so excited about that because she thought of all the different ways she could use it, but it's in this thing that she already specializes in.
So different ISTPs will be interested in specializing in different things, but that's what they'll want yet another tool, yet another weapon to help them do what they already love doing. They're already specializing in.
So that's pretty straightforward.
More is more.
ESTP is fun too. ESTP, we're calling check this out. They want, I think for ESTP, often things that are a little cheeky. I wrote down either a Bite Me t-shirt or a brain-shaped ice cream tray, or, something that's a little bit subversive or something. That they want stuff in a similar way to ISTP to keep doing what they're doing, but they want to stand out more while doing it. Yes. And so, as
so, for instance, as opposed to where an ISTP might want another gun that functions really well, an ESTP will want another gun, want a nicer gun that really stands out.
Like Vera.
Like Vera from Firefly, yes.
Or something useful and pragmatic but cool looking, like a really cool cell phone case, or a cool looking water bottle, or something like that. Cool looking sunglasses, or something cool looking. And
let them stand out and say, "That's right, this is me."
Exactly. And if all else fails, make it 20% cooler.
Yes.
Check this out. INFJ.
That's me. I should know that one.
Do you know what INFJs want for Christmas? INFJ we're calling Read the World. Why are we calling INFJ Read the World, Justin?
Because that was my idea. As the picture shows, he's like, so also the little stick guy was my idea. The big sword. Unlike the ISFJ, INFJ is not wearing armor. They have a big two-handed sword to take care of that. But anyway, in a specific way, this things that help us understand archetype is a way of helping us understand the world. INFJs have this thing that I love doing, that INFJs love doing, where we take archetype that other people would think, oh, that's all well and good in stories. We take archetype that seems to not apply in real life, and we draw practical applications from it. It's what we eat and breathe. So, for instance, I was so excited last year to get some books about J.R.R. Tolkien's notes from his writing of the Lord of the Rings, and I was eating it up. What does reading about the nature of elves and orcs have to do with the real world? Well, guess what? I can apply it. I love just breathing that stuff in and reading the world, understanding the principles behind the universe, what makes things work, and then drawing practical applications from it in every action in everyday life. Yeah. And so that's me being in the Lord of the Rings. But other INFJs...
Yeah, what are other things like that, do you think?
Some others who will go unnamed, who might be a little more ashamed of a loving archetype.
It keeps looking like I'm looking off screen when I'm looking at your face on the thing. I'm not actually looking off screen. I'm looking at his thing. Anyway.
But yeah, so they'll want things to help them understand archetype, whether it be more Lovecraftian kind of things, help them understand the archetype in that way, or various other ways to or help them understand their ideas. But ways to help them breathe in and read the world and understand the world in whatever way they're interested in.
In a kind of silly way, I'm not going to say all INFJ girls because I don't think all INFJ girls, but a lot of INFJ girls like things like princess stuff and everything. This is from experience. A lot of INFJ girls like fairy tale-ish things. Do you have any thoughts on
I think
that?
both INFJ guys and girls like girly stuff. The INFJ guys like the girls being girly, and the INFJ girls like being girly.
If you said that differently in ENTP, it might have been a totally different thing.
It might have been totally backwards, the ENTP. But yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah. It's true. Trope continues.
But yeah, these fairy tale stuff.
Yeah.
Archetype.
And so there's...
archetypes of humanity, archetypes of what makes things shine and be worthwhile. We're spending too much time on this one.
Yes, it's
But the point is, things help us breathe in and read the world.
It makes sense that we're able to talk so much about the ones that are ours.
Honestly, I thought we were stumbling a little more at this one because it's a little closer to home. But yeah.
Yeah, that happens too.
But yeah, stuff that helps them breathe in and read the archetypes and the meaning of the principles that they're interested in, of whatever kind that might be.
Yeah. Let's see, look at my notes. Okay, ENFJ, we're calling timelessly personable. I've always had fun shopping for ENFJs. My mom was an ENFJ, and she's fun to get gifts for. And the main thing with ENFJ, I think, is the thought that counts. That I actually asked my mom about this, and she said that she would want something that someone would know exactly what she'd want without asking her. And I know that can be hard, but the point is that
They want to know they're that known and cared about.
Yeah, they're known and cared about in the group. Something that helps them fit in while standing out at the same time. I know my mom likes clothes, but and I think sometimes even ENFJ guys might want something dapper. They do dapper very well. But
or
something
maybe something even a little silly, depending on the guy or girl.
Yeah,
but stuff that makes them feel
silly.
known.
Yeah, exactly. And so something that shows that that you're close. And it's actually has a lot in common with ENFP, which we'll get to in a minute too. Was that all we wanted to say with?
Spent so long on INFJ.
No, it's okay. ENFJ often, because they have that timeless thing going too, they often like old things and vintage things and stuff like that, and so that's often a good thing to get an ENFJ, something
the veteran likes
timeless.
History.
Yeah, exactly. Whether it's vintage, old camera or old clothes or old, a cool poster that looks old or whatever, something like that. Okay, INFP. Let's see here. INFP we're calling Capture the Flame. Which you came up with that name. What?
Well, yeah, I thought it was a good way of. You talked about some of the example gifts that INFPs might like, whether it be a book they really like to read, or a sketchbook where they can draw, or tools to help them write their own book, but ways to help them treasure and experience the fire of the things they love, the things that inspire them, the things that that edify them, whether it be creating it or enjoying someone else's creation. Whether it be a sketchbook or a bunch of beautiful artwork. And
things that help them create the perfect conceptual moment too. We had written down like things like concert tickets or museum tickets or something like that where they can like go experience something that broadens their mind and broadens their horizon. Things like that. And we only had books on here specifically for 2 types. Any type can enjoy books, of course. But the 2 that they're on here for, INFP and the other one soon to come, I thought if anyone
kind of quintessential
was going to have books on their list, it should be these 2.
Yeah.
And so, and I forgot to say earlier that we're going to have written down in the actual blog post some of these notes and stuff like that, and might have some actual INFP authors that, as a suggestion, that they might want to read an INFP author. But was that all that we were?
Yeah.
Cruising right along here. Okay, ENFP. Let's see here. ENFP, we're calling Let's Make This Personal. And I've noticed that ENFPs, we have them little pictures of the little inside joke shirt. ENFPs want to see that you know them and that you know
like
them personally.
Like ENFJs, but more on a person-to-person level than on a group level.
Exactly. And so inside jokes are good because they know that moment and that experience was just as important to you as it is to them. And that's fun. Also, clothing or whatever that, I think all the EPs like things to better express themselves. And ENFP likes to do it in a very personal, this is who I am kind of way.
Yeah.
And so whether it's a t-shirt that says, hey, this is who I am and what I am, or
this
something in their own style or whatever.
Yeah.
Something to express the person that is them.
The person that is them, very much. Whereas ESTJs are all about, look at me, I shine. ENFPs...
Wait, you said...
No, ESTPs.
TPs, you said J.
Oh, J, sorry. ESTPs are so like, look at me, I shine. ENFPs, the 2 off principle against, are similar but not quite the same. ENFPs are like, look at me, this is who I am, isn't that special?
Yeah, exactly. And so, in something, the inside joke thing is very much that you as an individual, and this experience meant this much to me, or showing them through a t-shirt or whatever, that who you are, that means a lot, and helping them express that and everything, so. Okay, so then INTJ, let's see, we called Inner Exploration, and INTJ is the other one that I'm saying
Books,
go
books,
for
books,
books for
books.
INTJ. I've never met an INTJ that didn't love books. That they, that it's a way to explore the insides of themselves.
Insides of the world. INTJs, it's one for
Exactly.
me, they just love principles. I was realizing I didn't describe the picture on INFJ, which we're not talking about right now, but the holding the sword, our sword in either picture is archetype, it's principles. That's how we do what we do. And
Yeah.
so exploring that, there's so much to see here. Whereas with INTJs, it's a book. Often a book about someone else's exploration, someone else's experience,
world.
so that they can take it in.
Yeah.
You know?
And well, and I really love INTJs for this might be the cutest picture. The little curled up dragon with the
Definitely what we
book.
spend the most time on.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah.
But it was the first one I did too. But I don't know. It is so much the cute side of INTJ, which is if you don't know INTJs very well, then you don't you don't know INTJ until you know that cute side too. that that they get so I don't know adorable and curled up. When they're exploring worlds and when they let their emotions come out and everything.
Behind their most gleefully tyrannical side is that soft goofiness.
Yes.
But yeah.
And actually, I saw really cool things for ways to make your own library, and like there was little personalized punch for like other books and stuff. I don't know. I can really see
So
INTJs
your own card
liking
catalog?
that. Well, like a embossing tool for books.
Okay.
For from the library of so and so. Thought that they would think that was cool. INFPs would probably like that too. In fact, the whole book thing, but. Yeah, so any ways
Books
to
will
explore
the world, thoughts,
their world or
ideas.
other worlds.
Exactly, yes. Fiction
Yeah.
or nonfiction, but fiction too.
Yeah. Well, and ways to help them do more in the world, whether it's nonfiction or understand principles of the world. Either way.
Yeah.
Okay. ENTJ. It's the last picture I did, and we like that one. ENTJ is new and improved. But the main gist we noticed through our research with ENTJs for Christmas is that they really want things for the stuff that their group enjoys doing, that
Which
they
might be
enjoy
different
doing
depending
the
on
group.
each ENTJ.
Yeah, whether that's makeup or camping or, whatever.
Or
But
a video game or whatever.
yeah, or video games, depends on the ENTJ, but something to help them do it better,
Yes.
And yeah, that sounds like a lot of the other ones, and I was almost like, well, we need more of a
They want
thrust
to
on
be the
ENTJ.
paragon of their group. Like I have the newest video game controller. Check this out. Everyone come check out my new video game controller. Everyone check out my new tie. My new
Tie?
yeah, or I don't know, it's top of my head, ENTJ on a mountain biking group, and they got the coolest new mountain bike or something.
As NTs, we like our tools,
Mhm.
and I was trying to define tool for this.
ENTJs
So tool
kind of want to
could
be at
really
the head of the
anything.
pack with the coolest new thing to show everyone else.
Yeah.
Look, do this.
Yeah, exactly. And so, probably something fairly practical, but practical can mean a lot of different things.
Yeah.
And so, practical for doing whatever it is they love doing,
Yes.
with their group.
Yes.
Yeah.
A new and improved way of doing what the group already does, but new
Yeah.
and improved.
Yeah. Faster, stronger, better.
Yes.
ENTJ would like to do it. That came out weird. But it's okay. No, I think it's because I feel the ENTP impending.
I know. It's
Okay.
coming. But first, before that,
Oh, I wouldn't have forgotten INTP. Actually, I honestly forgot what order we were going in. Okay. INTP, yay. Possibilities to try. We like the picture for that one too. I like all the pictures. They all turned out good. But
whether it be a cool new tool, we can throw out the Survivor Man as INTP.
Yes.
I got this. So for instance, in the previous episode, he will have come up with a really efficient way to start a fire. Okay, so for this episode, he can't try that because he's about trying new things. So I got this new toy about trying to start a fire in the wilderness. I'm not sure how it will work, but let's try it out. So whether it be trying out a new toy, by toy I mean like a little mechanical whatever, for whatever they're interested in, whether it be a new book to help them explore new possible ideas and theories about whatever they're interested in, a magazine, as in the picture, of new possible ideas about how to do different things they like.
I would emphasize probably. I mean, I know INTPs can love fiction too, but probably I would lean toward nonfiction for ENTP. See, it's still in my mind. INTPs, just as exciting ways to do new things, exciting new
Yes.
possibilities,
Yes.
and and I know my dad, who's INTP, loves getting a tool, and it's so much about the idea of it. You know, it's like an invention. It's like sometimes it's even like, well, are you really going to use that much? It's like, well, but it's the idea of it. That's what's so cool
Or
about
an
it. You
INTP
know,
dentist is that's not talking about anyone particular. Just an INTP dentist might like a new book or journal about new ideas in dentistry, or who knows, that kind of thing. But new ideas and possibilities to explore.
yeah, absolutely,
And to try out above all. To try out.
And but getting excited about, oh, I love this for its concept. I love this for its
Yes.
idea, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I guess last, ENTP, calling freestyle utility, with a mirror. Okay, well, and so based on my personal experience, obviously, I know what I get excited about for Christmas is things.
We didn't limit this to just you, though.
No, obviously,
Yeah.
no. We're finding that. I mean, it was just me. It'd be like get all ENTPs clothes for Christmas, but no. But the reason that I like clothes or whatever is I like tools that I can use that I will never run out of possibilities for, if that makes sense.
And ENTPs in general like that open-endedness, the ability to use this tool in unlimited different ways in so many different situations.
So, whether it's a camera or an open-ended video game or whatever, a tool that, or, mix and match clothes that will go with a whole bunch of different my outfits. I get excited about that. But so it's tools that we can use ourselves better through, if that makes any sense. That we get excited about. Hey, I can come up with all these different uses for this, and that makes me enjoy me better. Stuff like that.
So whereas an INTP might be more interested in trying out the idea to learn how it works, an ENTP would be more interested in what that idea can accomplish and do for them.
Yeah, well, or kind of, I mean, sometimes do and accomplish, but often, how can I use myself even more? And so it's,
Yes.
For the INTP, it's more about the idea. For the ENTP, it's more about us, of course. Just kidding, mostly.
No, you're not.
No, really not.
But yeah.
So, but that open-ended kind of thing is really
You
exciting.
mentioned like a building set or something. Like
Yeah.
just different things to help them. An open-ended way to make things work.
Yeah. And I think all the, not exclusively, but I think all the NTs might like somewhat stereotypically geeky things to some extent.
Who doesn't?
That's true.
Yeah, I can
But
think of
yeah.
lots of SFs and NFs.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
That's true. I said not limited to, didn't I?
Yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing. Good gifts are good gifts, but these are kind of preferences. Again,
Kind
a
of
healthy
principles
person.
behind it.
Yeah, a healthy person of any personality type should learn to embrace everything good. But we always kind of, without realizing it, start with one.
Yeah.
We always subconsciously prioritize some things over others. Just the way it works when there's multiple things in the world.
And so obviously all of these end up going toward their types of specialization, if you didn't pick that up already. But yeah, these are just specific ideas to help them enjoy their type specializations more,
Yes,
because
the things they
ultimately that's what we're going to
prioritize.
want.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, anything else?
No. So hope you all have a great Christmas.
Merry
and
Christmas.
If you're watching this video and it's not Christmas, time travel, then just hope it's fun just hearing about the things different types like. Hope it gives another little glimpse into, well, it's good for buying presents other times of year too. Hope it gives a little glimpse into type specializations more, the different things we subconsciously prioritize. That we each prioritize some things over others, and it's just so fun seeing how that reflects who we are.
Yeah, and we love each and every type, and we love all of you. We actually, assuming that we're going to be able to do it, we're going out of town, and so, but we're going to try and do it while we're there, because we're ambitious like that. We have a Christmas present that we're going to try and give you guys before New Year's. And so I guess hopefully stay tuned for that. We make crap happen. So, so we love you guys. Thank you for making a great 2014. And
thank you for being patient in 2014, the year of the growing pains. But it's all been part of a plan. It's had to be an adaptive plan, but it's going very well.
Yeah, but you're so sweet and awesome. We love all the great things that you guys have talked to us about and asked us about and everything, and just we love doing what we do for you guys. And
we really appreciate all the questions, and the whole point of these growing pains is to sacrifice a few months working through them so that we can answer everything much more quickly and do everything much more quickly.
And to those of you who still want PvPs, we have not forgotten.
No.
Absolutely not.
We promised them soon earlier, but soon still is soon, and even sooner. Just there's before we can do PvPs, we have to do this, we have to do that, and so there's different prerequisites that we're knocking down one at a time, and we're getting there.
But we're super excited to do it
So
when it's
excited!
done.
It's gonna be so awesome.
Okay. Merry Christmas. We love you guys. Talk to you later.
Merry Christmas! Bye.
Bye. This is the test video. This is
I
the
am
test.
singing at the party.
Party.